Hello, Chef Johannes here and welcome to my kitchen. We will show you some great recipes and helpful hints on how to prepare the vegetables you will receive from Chef's Garden. Today we're going to show you this beautiful box of heirloom lettuces, the radishes and some microgreens, and we're going to create a beautiful salad with all these ingredients. I prefer to wash it just in a big bowl or sink, of course, and just take the whole head because we want to have all the vitamins in here and not in the water. Move them up and down so the sand can go in the water, and this is probably the best way how you can wash the salad and still keep all the vitamins and nutrition inside. Now then, you're just going to shake it like this, and then you just place them on a towel and let them dry for maybe in half an hour, and then they are ready to be cut. Now we have all this lettuce here already. We covered it with a towel just to keep it nice and moist. And then we're going to slice this lettuce here. Now a lot of people pick the lettuce, but we just like to cut it. It's easier, it's faster. And we're also going to keep all the end parts in here because this is what really gives the crunchiness to the lettuce. And it also adds a lot of flavor and again, a lot of vitamins in it. And the vinaigrette is a very simple recipe. You just need to be careful that you balance the acidity of the vinegar and the sugars and the oil very well. And this is really the only trick with the vinaigrette. Now we're going to take the honey, start out with this. Then we have a little bit mustard here. You can use any mustard, or if you want to be very clever, you just use honey mustard. And now I'm going to take the vinegar, and we're just going to mix that vinegar with the honey and the mustard. And then we're going to add the oil to it. Now you want to whisk it consistently just so that you have a nice emulsion in your bowl that coats the salad leaves very well. And now we're going to season it with salt and pepper. We're going to take a half teaspoon of salt. And you can see that this is a lot of vinaigrette, but I like to make a big batch of preparation because then I can use it a couple of days. And the vinaigrette is really a great item to store. You can keep that probably up to a month in your refrigerator. And the only thing you have to do is when you take it out, you just have to shake it a little bit. So we're going to have this container here, and we're going to place the vinaigrette in here. And we're just going to keep a little bit in the bowl, and we're going to marinate the radishes in it. Now we have those beautiful radishes here, lime, black, and watermelon radish. And what we will do is we're going to slice that. Now there are different ways on how to make this radish. You can use the mandolin. I prefer this way. It's really easy. You just have to be careful. Watch your fingers right here. And you go slowly over this. And you're going to do that with all the different radishes, just like that. And you can see you have all these beautiful slices here. Now, you could also use a box grater. It's just going to look a little bit different. You know, either way works. Or, of course, you can also cut that with your knife. What you want to make sure is that you have an even surface, that it stays very stable on the cutting board. And then you would just cut it down a little bit more so that you have in half. And then you quarter it. And then you just take the knife and cut it in very thin pieces. I believe the mandolin is easier. Now, we have all that vinaigrette in here. We're going to take the radish slices. And we have some already cut here. You can keep them whole. You can quarter them just the way you like this. Yeah, this is a very big one. And then we're going to season it just with a little bit more salt and pepper. And what it does is it cooks the radish, and it also makes it milder because the radish is naturally very spicy. So while seasoning it with salt, pepper, and then the vinaigrette, it's going to make it really nice and soft and more enjoyable to eat with your lettuce. Now you're going to mix that very well, and ideally you would like to marinate that for approximately half an hour before you add it to your lettuce. You see all the beautiful colors? Here we go. Now we have the lettuce here. We take the vinaigrette. You see it's still nice consistency, no separation. And you just take 3 tablespoons. Put them on top of the lettuce. You always want to have the lettuce in the bowl first and then add the vinaigrette to it. And then we have this beautiful microgreens what you're going to get with your box from Chef's Garden, and you're just going to add them to this. And it's going to add a lot of flavor to your lettuce. Now we're just going to toss that here. And we place it in the bowl. Now if you want to, you can mix the radishes in it, but I really like the colors and want to display them so that you can see them right on top of the salad, and you can see how beautiful that looks. Very simple recipe. Everybody can do that at home. And of course, very nutritious too. Now this would be the lettuce, and then we're just going to take a little bit more of this microgreens and add them to the garnish, and you have a wonderful salad. Thank you for joining me today. Please visit us online. We will have more recipes and great tips on how to work with the Chef's Garden products. And remember, eat your veggies.